Peace, blessings to all. I am here today to make a grand announcement. I'll make a grand announcement on the night. And this announcement is that the Most High, Yahweh, presented some things to me today. Some of y'all don't believe in Yahweh, and I do. But Yahweh presented me some things today, some very overwhelming things. They were good. Some were bad. Nonetheless, there were some great things. You know, I have said many things on this channel. If you were an intellectual and you really, really cared about the Bible, Black history, there are some jewels that has been dropped by yours truly. I think it's been about 3 years I've been on YouTube now. This is December 2023. What is it, December 30th, December 31st, something like that? So it's like the very, very end of the year. I've probably been doing this, I would like to say, 3 years strong, surely. I probably had to count maybe about 5 years. And I probably played around with it or something, Made a couple videos, deleted them. Just toiling around with the scene. But on this channel, I've had a couple channels, and I have about actually I got about 7 YouTube channels, you know. But this one here is a special channel, a very, very special channel, very special. If you knew like I knew, there's a treasure chest of information here, a treasure chest. Man, only if y'all knew. And you do. Uh, you know, some may not care as much as others, but I want to talk about some of the things that happened on this channel within the last 3 years since I've been on here. Just a mild talk. I'm not going to get real biblical. I'm going to be real mundane on tonight. Real mundane. And it's anybody that really ever really cared to listen to me. You really need to listen to this podcast on tonight. Because, well, I'll get to that later. But on this podcast, I have proven and demonstrated and walked the talk the walk, and vice versa. Yeah, I said it like that. I did it. Of an Israelite. I gave y'all some of the deepest knowledge that was ever given in my lifetime as an Israelite. Not the deepest, because my elders were much greater than I. And it is from them guys from where I learned this stuff. But on this channel, it started. It started with. It didn't even start with YouTube. This channel actually started with me having my own podcast on Spotify. Yep, I had my own. I was running with Spotify. I had my own Spotify channel. If you go and look at the early videos, and y'all really need to check those videos out. Those early videos is where Yasha was really giving the information. You know, dig up in there. I want y'all to dig up in there because I want y'all to know that I'm not going to be making the videos on this channel for a very long time. I mean, I'm talking about at least from about 3 months. The Most High revealed some things unto me, and He told me just to that He was going to lay me down in green pasture. And I'm not going to prison or jail or anything, but the Most High needs to, Yasha, take a rest. You know, I'm going to lay down in green pasture. Green pasture. I'm going to lay down in healthiness. I'm not going to be buried. I'm going to lay down in green pasture just so the Lord can restore my soul. You know, Yasha needs to be restored. We talking about 500 videos strong in about 3 years. And on this channel, I ran with the best of them. You know, you can go on this channel, and I had to talk about Sinetta. I talked about Sinetta a lot on this channel. You know, because Sinetta is responsible for this channel because he influenced me. You know, when I first went on the Sinetta channel, I told y'all I was playing around on YouTube, but what I was doing is, you go back, those earlier videos were all from my Spotify. I was on Spotify. I had my own Spotify podcast. Spotify actually was paying more money. You know, somehow I abandoned my Spotify, which was a better outlet, you know, for YouTube. And I don't regret it, because YouTube was a wonderful experience. I didn't make no money off of YouTube. Actually, I did, but I mean, but it wasn't enough to get rich. I've gotten donations, I've gotten cash apps, you know what I'm saying? I've gotten, just like any other YouTube. I've done it on this channel. I've never done anything big but give information. And the information, trust me, is solid and it's big. From the video, after I did the Spotify, what ended up happening was I decided to launch my own YouTube channel. And what I did was I took some of the shows that I was doing on my Spotify channel. When you see the yacht, you go early, my early videos on this channel. If you go early, you'll see the videos that I was doing. Some of my better videos, the ones that I liked, And I'm quite sure if you looked in the whole catalog, there would be others that you probably would have chosen. But there was the ones that I decided that, yeah, I think I want to send that to YouTube. And at the time, I had a podcast. Podcast was voiced only. Because that's what I was used to doing. I'm not used to people looking at me in my personal life and in my personal world, you know, looking into your home, and that is something that had to happen with YouTube, because your fans want to see you. They want to see you. They want to get to know you. But I started out as a podcaster, and what happened was I was doing pretty okay, as a beginner over there, on Spotify. Actually, a lot better than YouTube, you know. And I just, I don't know what happened, but I happened to put some of my videos on YouTube, and they went up, and they didn't do that good over here on YouTube, you know. But I don't know what it was that kept me doing it, but I just kept taken from my Spotify show, and those videos went very, very well. They influenced a lot of people on Spotify. And what I would do is record it on Spotify, and then a week later, I would introduce it to Facebook, and then to YouTube, and the next week to Facebook. I had a regimen and how I did it. And then what ended up happening is that I ended up being in the lion. Oh, actually, I was actually in the Lions Den before I had this YouTube channel. I had other YouTube channels. The Yasha Ben Israel. If you look up my name, Yasha Ben Israel, you'll see that there's a few channels that actually has my name, and it's probably about 7 to 8 channels that I've produced out there that have names that you don't know I produced them. Those you don't know that those are my channels. And what I want to do is spend more time getting those channels off the ground. And the announcement that I want to make is that I'm not going to be making this channel my focus channel. You're going to get blessed still, okay? And I'm still going to pop through here every now and then. But when I do, because of all the videos and the quality of knowledge on here, I've decided to make this here channel my bank, my information bank, you know. And if I like come across some new research or something and this or that or this or that, or, you know, some new information or something that I want to put in storage, I'll come over here and I'll do a show, you know. But pretty much other than that, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to take this channel to another direction. I'm not going to be over here on this channel doing a whole lot of the things that I've been doing with the past, especially with inviting other people on this channel. This channel here is going to be strictly Yasha Ben Israel Israelite Thought channel. I mean, I'm glad for every person that came over here and blessed the channel. There was some that came to sabotage the channel, but every person in their heart who came on this channel and listened to this channel, it wasn't a lot. Trust me. Most of the videos has my voice all in it. Everybody's voice ain't in there. And there was only a handful of people who dedicated themselves. You know, Eric Travis, Mike Shannon, those guys really dedicated themselves to my channel. And I love those guys, Those guys, and I'm going to be honest with you. Those guys in my relationship with them has been a lot of fighting. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it ain't been one, two, three, four. It's been a lot of fighting. And some of those fightings, the relationship should have stopped a long time ago. But Yasha, steady, I've dealt with the disrespect and the misinformation. Both of those guys, I fought with them over misinformation. They trying to get me to accept shit that just ain't real or even fucking true. You know, but they swear it was, and to them it was, and I'm willing to rest that information. That's why we lasted so long, because I'm willing to say as a man, you know, I'm willing to say as a man, I agree to disagree. You know, when I push my my point, that's only to tell you that I stand on my square. That don't mean I'm a narcissist or any of that. That means that it's just like me saying my mother's my mother, and and telling me that lady over there my mother. And I'm telling you, no, it's not. No, it's not. And you tell me I'm a narcissist because I won't accept your misinformation that you're trying to tell me about my world, my life, and my religion, and the way that the Most High gave it to me. And can't nobody doubt that the perspective and the Israelite thought that the Most High has given me is second to none. In the Yashab in Israel Israelite thought, there's a lot of debates that I've had with people on this channel, and I've loved those debates. And trust me, all of those debates are making history. And I'm gonna tell you why they're making history. Because on this channel, I've told people I told on this channel, on my podcast, if y'all just go back and listen to all these videos, I told y'all that Tahuti was gonna get bit on TV. And Tahuti got bit this year on TV. Because Tahuti act like he handled those snakes and that he was in tune with the nature and the God and those snakes. Oops, he didn't believe in God, so he was in tune with the nature and those snakes. And the snakes has bit him every time. I'm talking about his pet snakes. And I guess though he is closer in his heart, you know, got affinity to those snakes more than you have to a lot of human beings on this planet, especially if you're not black and listening to what he has to say. Those are the two keys that you need. Other than that, he loves those snakes more than you. But his friends bit him. That's symbolic at the end of the year. Why? Because my mentor, Sarnetta is my mentor, and I have a great deal of respect for that, and he knows it. And I told him that. Me cussing Sarnetta out on his show was not the last time I talked to Sarnetta. Me and Sarnetta have talked on the phone. Sarnetta have called me and asked me why I'm not going on his show. And I told him, big brother, I'm not beefing with you. I just want to focus on Terry. I want to become another you. And I don't want to be Sarnetta. I don't want to be one of them guys that Sarnetta. You tell them nigga, all y'all niggas eating off of me. Well, I don't want to be one of those niggas that you say that to. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want it. I don't want that because those niggas that was eating off of you was dogging you, man. And I didn't want to be included in that bunch. All them niggas was using you, man, for years and years and years. We talking about some of them guys have used you 10, 15 years down there, man. And you see what the end result. Sarnetta, I didn't want to come on your show because I saw this. I foresaw this coming. And I didn't want, your hatred for Israelites. And I do know that this for my nigga Sarnetta. I do know that there are certain Israelites that you love. And you told me that I was one of the ones and that you respected. And you pretty much made me HOK in front of JJ. You claimed me at one point. You know what I'm saying? And even after, the only time I ever disrespected your channel is when I felt that your channel disrespected me. And we fought about it, and we talked about it afterwards. You know, me not coming to your channel has nothing to do with the last time I was on your channel, man. Trust me. It's because I saw those snakes around you. You know what I'm saying? I knew that all them cats that was hanging around you, I knew Reggie didn't agree with Jabari, right? I knew that Unc was jealous of Jabari. I know all them niggas jealous of Jabari. And you make them jealous of Jabari. Jabari ain't better than no other human being that you didn't had great human being. Jabari, you had great men on your channel. Everybody, even the clowns. You had great clowns on your channel. You had great shows, bruh. And you had some bad people, some charlatans, but you have had a badass show, man, that kept you going, man. Judge Joe Brown. You see, Jabari, that's what I say, you compare Judge Joe Brown to Jabari. See, Judge Joe Brown did the Martin Luther King case. The murder of Martin Luther King case. When you talk about black history, that's big. Nothing that Jabari's Cornell College University, it's a college, I think. I don't even think it's a university, but and that don't make it inferior. I think Yale and Harvard is colleges, if I'm not mistaken. They might be universities too. I don't know. I'm not Ivy League. I'm just a college nigga for the most part, and I've had a couple courses, maybe a little more than a couple, but not as much as college courses. Most of my education was done at Knoxville College, Wayne County Community College, and Wayne State University. But it's mostly the colleges where I racked a lot of my numbers up. Between now, I think I racked up probably like 30, like 30 points, Knoxville, and I got probably about 100 in WC3. Because I did about 4 years at WC3. Because I should have did that at Knoxville. I actually should. I didn't graduate from Knoxville because I foresaw things coming when I was there. And today, Knoxville College is a historical site that is a land dump. You know, if I told you that I was educated on these grounds, and it's a school that lost its accreditation, and it's no more. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all tonight because Yashib in Israel is not going to be on here for a while. I got other channels, I'm on other platforms that are really, 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 really seeking, that are really, really beneficial, you know, more beneficial than this one. I'm talking about like on a productive level. All of the producing has already been done, you know, unless the Lord gives me some new information to put out, I'm gonna put it out here first. This channel is basically my experience the last 3-4 years with the world and the public as an Israelite. The reality is Yasha really wants to go back to being a simple man and just living a simple life. You know, and it's nothing personal. It's just that I spend too much time on social media. You know, as a man as grown as I am, I am at the point to where I am just in need to focus and put my energy elsewhere. You know, and get some other things that I want and need done. It's obvious I've been on 3 years, and my page just is not one of those pages that was meant to be out there. And the Lord revealed some things to me that I never meant for you to put this page out there for that. I wanted you to show the world how I can walk through you. But I want you to fall back. The Lord want me to fall back over here. And I'm gonna let you know that there's some wicked, wicked, wicked days ahead, brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? And I know this because we're about to enter into a new Anglo-Saxon year called the Janus. You know, this point of the year between December 30th and 31st, right? And January 1st, that is the most important part of the Janus, you know. And every new year, the Janus is ushered in, it's ushered in. You deal with it, and as long as you live in this society, you're going to deal with it. There's a lot of false information going on out there, lots of it, lots of it. There's a lot of paganism going on out there. Yasha has endured many, many attacks on facial media, social media. I say facial media, I'm thinking about Facebook. Facebook, social media, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I haven't had an attack yet on TikTok. TikTok actually wants me to really, really invest the energy that I've invested in YouTube with it. At this point in my life, I don't feel that I need to say anything else. You know, the things that I've gotten on this channel is enough, and there's just no need for me to just keep going and keep going. Spilling, and I have lots and lots more information. Subject matters that I haven't even shared on this channel. Oh, it's nighttime, and I'm resting. I'm just glad to be with y'all because the truth of the matter is that, yes, I am not going to be making no more videos on this channel for a couple months at least. Unless the Most High, give me some special information. Because this channel is an archive channel after tonight. Be a place where I archive some of my most groundbreaking information. You know, I have other babies, other channels that I'm willing to work on. This channel has been shadow banned from its conception. So after coming off the Sarnetta show, myself, Black Jesus Minister, and Yara is probably about the only guys in the history of going on Sarnetta show who channels didn't blow up. YouTube has constantly taken hundreds and thousands of views from me. YouTube has made it clear to me that this channel is shadow banned. I've talked to the administrators. On this channel, I've told y'all, I've showed y'all, on Facebook. I got a video on Facebook that's been viewed 100 times and got like 6 likes. That's one video. And it's a YouTube video, which means YouTube should have got 20 videos. 100 views. Shit like that has been happening. YouTube just is not going to ever allow this channel to blow up. So what I'm going to do is always use this channel as an archive channel. I'm never going to forget it because I own it. So therefore, I'm going to come over here every now and then, like when I get some groundbreaking Israelite information that's on. What I mean, I ain't talking about nothing that got nothing to do with these clown people today. I'm talking about some biblical groundbreaking information. If the Lord revealed new information to me like that, I'll come over here and I'll make a video about it. But I'm making the video simply to archive. You know what I'm saying? There are so many videos on this channel, and you don't understand. This channel has influenced the Satnetta channel so bad, so hard. I prophesied shit. I foretold the world on this channel about, y'all go back and listen to Yasha about the playing chess, not checkers video and still playing checkers, chess type videos, some shit like that, or something like that. It was a dedication to Sanetta because I wanted him to hear me. I wanted him to hear that I told him without trying to get in his business because I don't want to fight with him. I don't want to tell him that it was the niggas that with you that's kicking you in your back, man, while you fighting against Israel, bro. But I said it. I said once we, the Israelites, get off that channel. And I wanted the Israelites to get off that channel so Sarnetta could really see the nature of the niggas he dealing with. Because, yeah, 20 of y'all all great on Sarnetta channel beating up on the Israelites. But let us really get to talk about what each one of y'all niggas going into. And then because I know all y'all was different. Cause I listen to all y'all niggas. Me and Unc done talked on the phone. I've been on. I ain't been on his channel, but I've been over there watching him for years. We done been in the back chat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me and Unc know. Unc know the fuck I am. And because I listen to him, I listen to Garfield, his channel. I done talked to Garfield on the phone, back chat. I actually have dealt with these men. But I seen the desire for those guys to be stars. And Sarnetta had the platform that has launched lots of great men. Well, I ain't gonna say great men. He made a lot of black men rich. I think black men is great, but those guys don't think so. They say I'm pseudo for saying shit like that. So I had to take that back. Garfield not that great. He a black man because he's just black. He could never be great simply because he's just black. He can only be a Christian or somebody that's going against and hating on other black scholars and all of that. But he could never be great because he's just black. He can make some money. He can make a couple $1,000,000 in his career. I guarantee you that. But he can never be great simply because he's black, based on his philosophy that he's pushing. He don't know that, but that's what he's doing. I done made videos, where I talked about JJ and forewarned him and shit, and he did it anyway. And then the shit hits the fan. Jay, I got videos on this channel where he battled Tahuti. The end part where the best information was coming out, that was the part that I wrote. And that was probably the part that everybody hated because it was so real and so true. But guess what? They gave it to Tahuti anyway, but I saw it. I was there. When JJ spit out the information that I gave him, that boy was shook and hit and scared. Me and JJ was behind screen talking and laughing and talking about it. But JJ at the same time, JJ saw that. And JJ got mad because he knew Sadella was gonna say that boy won anyway. Like why this nigga over here shaking and trembling in fear, pretty much. Yeah, but then you got Tahuti now beefing with the HOK. He's not beefing with Sarnetta, but everybody else over there, Tahuti don't give a fuck about because Unc wished his death or laughed at him. Something like that. Go back and watch the Tahuti show about that. The show about a week ago. Tahuti talked about that. And he vowed that he's going to never have nothing to do with anybody else on that channel ever again. And some of those guys he wanted to take to the 2-inch mat. Y'all know what that means. You know, he got he, some of y'all guys he want. See, he never told me that, but Tahuti don't like me too much because he got his own personal reason. I got mine because I think he's a fraud. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that Israelite shit got me exposing these frauds. Why? Because those frauds wants to fraud y'all and razzle dazzle with y'all with these frauds. You know, and at the same time tell y'all the shit that I'm talking fake and ain't real. Yeah, but Tahuti is beefing with Sinetta Squad. And what I told the Israelites to stop going over there because I saw that hyena nature in those guys. So and it was my dreams and prayers that the Israelites stopped going over there. And the Most High made it that way. And after the Israelites was no longer in the spotlight, all those guys saw there was a void there, and they fought. Them guys became guys that were willing to cut each other's throat just to fill that void of a JJ 7000, a Black Jesus Minister, a Yahra, a Yasha ben Israel, who else? Judah Nash. You know, we brought numbers over there. Before I came over there, Sarnetta had dropped down to maybe like he was doing like 4,000, 7,000. You know what I'm saying? 6,000. He was doing numbers like that. After that year we flared through that, Sarnetta was getting 15, 16, 20,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all, go back and look. It's on this channel. You know, and I told him I help you as long as you can help me. If you can't help me, then I can't. Then I'm not interested in helping you. You know, I'm not interested in constantly running on your show, running on your show, running on your show, and you can't help me get my show off the ground. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just not willing to do that. You know, everybody that went over there. Then channel is nice and healthy. My channel is nice and it's healthy. You know, that's why I say it was a beautiful experience. But Yasha have great challenges and responsibilities ahead of them. I have to shift my energy in another direction. So my days on this channel and this channel is monetized. I will continually, always share the videos that are on this channel. You know, I made so many videos to where there's nothing else that I want to talk about. There's basic elements to Hebrewism, you know, but this is not that kind of channel. It's just a channel where I was voiced in my thoughts as an Israelite, you know, and a lot of those thoughts were attacking false doctrine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what a lot of my Israelites thought. And even when I don't make no videos, I'm going to watch the comments that people make, and I'm going to sit here and gauge their intellectual level because that's a real stupid way to think. And, so I'm not about to be doing it like that. Yeah, so you know, this channel, man, I done mopped up Chris Harris over here, you know, and it's a treasure chest because Sarnetta beefing with Chris Harris. Sarnetta took all Chris Harris videos down, so my channel is the only channel that really got any encounter that he had with Sarnetta, and that's because when I was on there, you know what I'm saying? His counter with me on there, I still have it over here. You know, my counter with Garfield over there. You know, Sarnetta beefing with them boys. Every video they in, he threw it off the channel. And I'm not even mad at him for it because they disrespected that brother so bad. All y'all niggas eating off Big Brother. All y'all niggas turned on him like, yeah, y'all know. I mean, y'all know Sarnetta was shady. He showed y'all several times, and y'all dealt with it. Then all of a sudden, really, what it was is y'all didn't like that shit he was doing. Y'all waiting for the day to stick y'all knife inside another back, sabotage his channel, take his damn viewers, all that foolishness. Polite went to fucking penitentiary this year. You know what I'm saying? That was big. You know, I dealt on that tip a lot. You know, uh, I mean, we done made some history over here. We was right there on the court here, getting firsthand information, pretty much damn near. You know what I'm saying? You know, So yeah, I'm gonna. There's a lot of challenges, that and things going on with me, that is more beneficial that I need to focus on. You know, at this point, me making videos and about I got some, like I said, I got stuff over here that don't have 500,000, 10,000 views. I got stuff over here that is solid information. I really don't need to make no more videos, and I'm not going to do it because at my age, you know, I'm spending a lot of time on social media, and at my age, I'm pretty much done with that. I need to focus on some other things, some other big things. You know, YouTube is like my hobby. It's like my toy. You know what I'm saying? But there's some real, heavy cards on the floor. You know, and I'd rather go over there and get those cards up off the floor. You know what I'm saying? I want to play that game now. You know what I'm saying? And that's colloquially speaking in slang, speaking in code. But I say it that way so you can get the drift. It's not. It don't apply to one situation. It applies where it fits in your life. Yeah, but after the day, I'm gonna shut it down, man, for a few months, cause I need a break. Right? I focus on spreading information, and there's a lot of things that I've neglected doing that. I need to spend more time with my children and grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? You know, with my family. Being focus on accomplishing some more goals on this planet because I'm getting old. You know, there's there's other accomplishments. I accomplished greatly, even though we didn't get the numbers. Y'all don't understand. I've accomplished greatly. You talk about Sanetta, Dana Manichi. You know what I'm saying? You know, those people greats. They came over here to bless me. You know, and all my friends. I'm not going to put those people and cause those guys, a lot of them don't have big YouTube channels, but they came over here to bless me. My man T, you know, BJM. I didn't go as far as saying JJ, but JJ never came over here that much. But when he did, he came through here dropping a bomb. You know, but it was bad because the information he was dropping was so potent. YouTube made it so that it was kind of like a age restricted video, and they was almost wanted to call it white supremacist. Yeah, but we have fun over here putting down great information, you know. But I want y'all to be aware that COVID is coming back out here, and that's another thing. One of the reasons, like I was trying to tell y'all, there's other things that is more beneficial, and to me, and I know about, that COVID is about to come back out here again. I don't know how hard, but it's gonna come again. So I'm into herbs, nutrition, focus. That's one of my focuses that I want to focus on. I want to be able to, I've been doing that sea moss lately. I want to find ways to where I can make some great, great, great sea moss. So I got to deal with it and play with it, till I'm able to get it right and learn how to really, really do it. And I make a couple bucks off of that. You know, I got websites, and I got the website set up, and they ain't even got no damn property. I got my YouTube page set up, and I'm on there, but I didn't have no, I didn't, the property. Yeah, but I'm gonna fall back, y'all. I got other things I really, really need to focus on in this world, and because I've dropped so much information, you know what I'm saying? I just need to focus on something else more fruitful. And I'm not turning my back on my peoples. I told y'all that I will come over here and drop a little something every now and then. But far as trying to make this channel that page, nah, I'm gonna keep it as my personal archive. But I do got other pages that I am going to be going on, dealing with those, trying to get numbers and videos out over there. You got the Sons of Zodok research team. You got the uh, Elias Scams and Fraud channel. I think it's something like that. You know, and I got like two other channels that I'm out here gonna do things with. But the whole, even the Israelite stuff, I kick some great knowledge over here. A lot of it people didn't like. A lot of it people, other people's loved. Either you liked it or you loved it. And a lot of people didn't like it, and a lot of people loved it. The ones who loved it, it moved them and made them. It changed their life and made them better men. While the ones who didn't like it was more Christian based, and they just didn't like it because I wasn't singing a song. Yeah. But this channel, man, we had Razib Khan on there, proving Garfield wrong. and super duper duper nice about it. And the world didn't see that. They act like Razil was his friend. Richard Carrier disagreed with Garfield. Ain't nobody see that. Garfield told the world and right in front of Richard Carrier's face, I don't believe everything you say. Pretty much. Yeah, we talk. Yeah, it was a great experience over there on the side of the show, man. But we're dealing with the polite case, and I just believe that there's gonna be some troublesome days ahead. And it's like really, it's like I feel like Noah. I done did all the preaching. Now it's time to build the ark and then get on it. And I got other things more fruitful. That I'm going to be spending my energy on. Life is short. I done did a whole year after being monetized, and YouTube only gave me $20. Oh, this for real. You talk about thousands and thousands of views. You know, it's crazy. My page probably went for about 60,000 views. 60,000 views, and YouTube have not paid me my money. They found ways to tell me and cheat me out my numbers. I've had videos that had like 600 views, and I come back, YouTube drop my number down to like 120. So I'm like, yeah, I'm like, wow. You know, it's just it's just not the thing for a guy like me and what I teach and what I'm into to really be wasting my time a whole lot on. I'm just going to just put good information on there if I come across anything good in Hebrew. But outside of that, I'm gonna pretty much archive this channel, and I got the right to because I got like 3 or 4 of them, But this particular one right here, I'm not gonna be doing too many videos on. It's my big channel. I got like 3 other channels that's very very small from scratch, and they have other niches. It's still kind of Israelite involved, right? But they're not my personal Israelite thoughts. You know, they already niche based. And I'm going to deal with the Israelite game on those niches and get those other channels, up and running. And it's less taxing. I don't have to do as much research, especially in the liar, scam, and fraud channel. All I got to do is just post a video of the guys doing the scammy, shady dude. Yeah. But that being that, though, shalom, shalom. Queen Virtue, what it do, what it do. I ain't see you down there. Yeah, I was just letting you know that, yep, I am about to archive this channel. You got my Facebook account, you know, get with me over there. You know what I'm saying? I got other channels that I'm going to be on. My other channels. I want to get those channels. This channel's been shadow banned. You know what I'm saying? And it just has. And I'm really really tired of fight. I got new channels. That they get numbers. When this one really 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 is just a fight. Like I said, I'm going to come over here just to archive new ideas and stuff. Because it has so many, videos and so much information. I'm just going to make it an archive channel, and like I said, I'll come across new information and I'll be archiving it over there. But yeah, I'm about to archive it after the night, and I'll be over there on the Liar Scams and Fraud channel, and I'll be over there on the Sons of Zodok channel. I'm gonna get those channels up off the ground. Go over there and join those channels. The liar, what is it? Liars, scams, and frauds, something like that. I'll put the link to the channel over in the comment section. Yeah, but I'm gonna spend more time over there. That way I ain't gotta, do a whole lot. It's easier, because these guys out here crazy. You can always catch these con artists, a liar, and a fraudster. You can always catch it. The Order of the Sons of Zodok. That's a very, very, very spiritual page. This channel here was just my personal Israelite thought channel. It more like research and scholarly and intellectual type stuff. Or I'm moving into a different direction. I'm going straight biblical. I'm not arguing nobody. I'm not debating with nobody. And I'm just gonna come with simple scriptures and over there in the Sons of Zodok, and give. I'm going to a lot. There's a lot of information over here on this channel that I'm going to shift over there that qualifies to go over there. That's for sure. And I'm going to move it in that direction. It's just more spiritual, more biblical. I'm not going to talk about a whole lot of race. I'm not going to talk about a whole lot of nothing going on in the streets. I'm just going to be talking strictly biblical knowledge on that page, and I'm not going to go real deep. I'm just going to come across, some like almost like a biblical study page, a biblical research and a biblical study page. That's what I'm gonna use that as. You know, but that being that, go over there and join those channels because after the night, I am going to archive this one. Queen Virtue, get with me on Facebook. I want to talk to you. Other than that, I am out of here. Y'all make yourself safe for the New Year's, and I'm telling y'all, be careful of that COVID, because that thing is revving up hard again. Okay, y'all get y'all. I told y'all what to do. And go back. I'm not telling no more secrets, and I'm not doing that. Go on the page. This page ain't going to YouTube. It ain't been flagged. It ain't been taken down. I can come back anytime to rev it back up. It's just archivable, and I just want to spend. If I do anything on this page, I'm gonna spend on this page. The most that I'm gonna do is just spend the rest of my days with this information on this channel, sharing it to people, promoting the information that's already there, and I'm never going to stop that. But as far as me making videos over there, I mean, I got a lot of them. And I'm willing. I want to go in a new direction. And it's like I say, this is a gold mine over here. Sonetta done striked damn Garfield's channel. Go over to Garfield's channel. We got our channel right now today is bigger than Garfield. Now next week, we'll be able to say that. This channel is one of them channels. But I'm gonna go back and put it to the side. Simply, and like I say, there's some things that, like I said, I want to focus on. I want to focus on getting my house together, getting my, dealing with my family a little bit better. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I've neglected a lot of things in my life to make these videos for y'all. This stuff took a lot of research, a lot of time. You're talking about the information I've given y'all on this channel is probably it's over 40 years of research. It's all solid, none of it fake, none of it's lies. It's the best that you're gonna get. It's the creme de la creme. They don't like it because it came from me. I wasn't talking like damn near white, but when I open my mouth, I sound like a nigga. And they don't like that. My other channels, I'm going to be making more edited videos. I may come back in the future make another video. Like I said, if I come across new information. But for the most part, I'm gonna archive it. But that being that, Yasha Ben Israel's out here. Peace. I love y'all. See y'all when the Lord give me another revelation. Other than that, archived.